people. Que pasa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This one is called Only in Mother Humping Jamaica Can This Actually Happen. Wherein hype, lack of professionalism, and also disrespect plays a major role in a whole bunch of persons losing their life, a whole bunch of popo getting into trouble. I am speaking about an incident that occurred at a place called Walks Road that is in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, where it is said that a man was parked on the road, in the road. He was blocking the traffic, blocking other vehicles from going about their business. A vehicle pulled up beside him, shout out, "Hey, move the vehicle out of the road." This man happened to be a popo that was off duty, driving his own vehicle. That means it was an unmarked vehicle, not a service vehicle issued by the government of Jamaica. The man refused to move. I guess the vehicle with the popo pulled up. Some sorts of verbal altercation ensued. The man at the vehicle that was blocking, 47-year-old man, him a drink some cup of soap. Him end up fling the soap in the face of the officer. It is said that the officer came out and then confronted him. He then withdrew, meaning the driver that was blocking, draw out wheel and pop off him firepiece. I am assuming that it is licensed, and probably point it at the officer because him feel like the man a confront him. Don't know the sequence of event. If the officer confront him, then him fling the soap. It is said that that officer then wheel and pop off his service tool and blaze up a couple in the man. The man was rushed to the hospital. He undergo some sort of surgery. At the moment of doing this video, he was still alive. But anything can change. Now people, I am going to show you why hype, lack of professionalism, and indiscipline is a big problem in a Jamaica that will cause a whole lot of people to lose them life. First thing first, you have people, them have a bad habit in a Jamaica. Them just stop anywhere they feel like, including taximan and minibus man. The typical average Jamaican don't have any sorts of manners, don't have any sorts of respect. They are very indisciplined on the road. So therefore, had this man not parked in the road where he is not supposed to park, I am sure that he would have went about his business. No sorts of thing would have happened. However, on the other hand, had the popo that pulled up spoken to the man with respect, "Good evening, sir. You are blocking the road. Good day, sir. You are blocking the road. Please remove so the other people them can pass." I am assuming was not there that the conversation went something like this instead. "Hi man, move your car out of the road right now. Come out of the road, boy." People, you hear the difference in the tone. A soft word, turn it away wrath. Grievous word, stir up anger. Had it not been like that, and had he identified himself as an officer, remember, he was driving his private vehicle, he was off duty, so therefore he was not in that standard issue by the JCF uniform, whether the blue or the stripe, whatever it is. Him never say, "Alright, I am officer so and so. I am telling you to remove your vehicle, you are blocking." I am sure had he identified himself, things would have went or gone a little different, just assuming. However, when the man in the vehicle hype knows him have a tool, him not take no sorts of chat, him not take no sorts of check. Nobody can say nothing to him because him big, bad and mighty, Godzilla status. The same thing with the officer. him not feel like say him supposed to identify himself. Him feel like him can't just talk to anybody any sort of way because that is how they are programmed, not trained. When they go to this poor school for the 6 months or whatever, it seems as if when them come out, them forget everything, a badness them about, a show and prove. It is all about brute force. Moral of the story is this: had people ease down themselves, stop acting so hype, stop acting so big and mighty, be professional, be respectful, don't be indisciplined, a lot of us would still be alive. However, a lot of us are gone, and a lot of us more are going to be gone very soon, even as I speak, because of that same attitude. Remember, your attitude determines your altitude, how high or how low you go, as in 6 feet 6, as in the big yard or the GRAVE yard. You decide which one you want to do. You can have it the easy way or you can have it the hype way. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, a couple of days ago, an assistant commissioner of the fire brigade, he was charged for touching up. SH0RTMAN touching up a little 13-year-old girl. His name is Mr. Floyd McLean. McLean is a dirty old man. Based on the information, it is said that the 14, not 13-year-old Pitney was volunteering at the Mobile Fire Brigade or fire station. When this man started putting on panar in some inappropriate way, it is said that he also pushed her in some sorts of closet or some sorts of bathroom and attempted to rape her. The little picnic do nothing. She kind of refused. Well, she did refuse. When she go home, she talked to her mother. She said, "Mommy, you don't know, say, Dirty McLean, I try hold on for me and I touch me in some place where I'm not supposed to touch me." The mother said, and that I go on at the fire brigade station, make me run go at the power station and file a report. Them file a report and he was locked up. He was charged. He was arrested. Rightfully so. Now here's the thing. This man has been working in the fire brigade station for the better part of 33 years. So therefore he was willing to lose his pension, lose whatever pay he was getting, lose whatever job for some sorts of 2-year-old PUMS. I am speaking about the song. If you know it, then you know what I talk about. Now people, based on information, there's a video that is out or an audio that is out about a conversation or some sorts of voice note that he sent. Take a listen, take a look at the very disturbing bean footage, and then I'll give my piece.
Not getting a response from you, but that's fine. I can live with that. At least for now. I cannot give you up. I won't give you up even when you're not talking to me. So I'm just calling to wish you a wonderful weekend. I hope that the exams have turned.
Now people, this is my disclaimer before I proceed. Cannot validate or verify that that is indeed your good Fire Brigade Assistant Commissioner for Region 14 that is in the Montego Bay area. However, when you listen to a voice like this is what you would hear from the typical grey seed, shrivel up balls man them where they are Jamaica that have been touching up little picnic for the better part of maybe about 5-6 decades ago. This is not something unusual. This is not an unusual occurrence. This is something that has been going on for days and years and decades. If you ask most young girl in Jamaica, in some sorts of capacity, some sorts of degree. They were either touched up by some sorts of teacher, some sorts of preacher, some sorts of politician, some sorts of person in a high or low places. In this case, hopefully this man gets what he deserves. However, if I know Jamaica like I know Jamaica, I will hope for the best and expect the worst. Money talk, and when money talks, the truth or justice is silence. Read between the line, point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called, it seems as if mix up and passa and controversy is even inna the badness, inna the hits, inna the criminal activity in Jamaica. I am speaking about a very strange sequence of events that took place. One of them in Old Harbour Glades the night before, in which an ex-soldier, government named Clifford Edwards, known affectionately as Black Post, 69-year-old, he was taken out in a place called Old Harbour Glades. Based on the information, it is said that a taximan dropped him off. That taximan is Mr. SH0RTMAN. SH0RTMAN dropped off the ex-soldier. However, as soon as him dropped off the ex-soldier, as the ex-soldier was entering, going through his gates, some unknown assailants approached him, blaze up some can upon him, take him out, take away him vehicle. Coincidentally, a day later, that infamous video that has been circulating all over social media in Old Harbour, where it is said that two men on some sorts of bike lace up some sorts of can in a white taxi. That taxi happened to be the same taxi in which SH0RTMAN was driving once again. Talk about bad luck is worse than Obia. It seems as if SH0RTMAN have no sorts of luck at all. SH0RTMAN was the driver in that infamous video in that taxi that was in that video. There was also a next individual, his name, government name, that is Dwayne Minto, known affectionately on the street as 2014. 2014 is said to be a high-ranking gang member in the 5150 gang that is located in Glendevon, that is in Montego Bay, that is in St. James. The person that did the actual SH0RTMAN, his name is Shemar Clark. Shemar Clark is also said to be from Montego Bay. It is said that this was supposed to be some sorts of hits on 2014, which is from Montego Bay, but located or relocated to St. Catherine, got into some sorts of trouble with some sorts of lottery scamming with some other people. He then relocated to Old Harbour. So the people must surmise, or the popo, they are surmising that maybe he was the intended target. However, information that I am getting from good source, it is said that SH0RTMAN could also be the intended target, meaning the taximan, because he witnessed what happened as it pertains to Mr. Clifford Edwards, Black Post, the ex-soldier, 69-year-old that lost his life that night before that. However, Mr. Shemar Clark, who was supposed to be the hitman, while he was blazing up that vehicle, there was an off-duty officer that was there, witnessed everything that was going on, him wheel and pop off and take out Mr. Shemar Clark, hitman for hire. The next person that was on the bike that Mr. Shemar Clark came on, that person sped off, gone about in business, take for himself. So people, you see the confusion. The popo are asking, they are questioning, they are scratching their heads. Them I wonder who was the intended target. Was it SH0RTMAN for being the witness in Mr. Black Post, 69-year-old ex-popo, ex-soldier losing his life, or was it some sort of hit on Dwayne Minto, 2014, gang member of the 5150 gang in Montego Bay, Glendevon to be specific? People, me no know. As soon as I get some more pertinent information, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP, point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called No Mercy for the Merciless and Even Worse. No peace, you cannot rest in peace even after your DIE in a Jamaica. I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called St. Thomas, Yallas, I think to be specific, where a young man lost his life by unfortunate means. When he lost his life, it seems as if him have some change. It seems as if him on some sort of hype man, he was doing well in life before whatever unfortunate incident took him out. When they buried him, them bury him with all sorts of champagne, all sorts of gold chain, all sorts of US dollars. It is said that in excess of $600 gold chain floss him out like Flipper Mafia, the one that is DEAD. I guess during the final send-off, some sorts of video, some sorts of news went to the wrong people, some hungry belly people, some starving DAWGS. Then I know say we go to the final send-off for XYZ and then bury him in a some sorts of gold chain, floss him out, some sorts of Versace shoes, Versace this, and also 600 US people are fling upon the body as it lay there stiff stone cold. And the people must say, then hold on a minute. When me go to Western Union, the cambio the other day, a 155 or 154 for one. So when we do the mathematics, $600 US almost 80 or even more $1,000 that could do a lot of things, that could pay a couple of bills. Pretty much the man no need it no more. Him there, we spot him there already in final destination, I think. So they decide that, listen, you know say we are gonna bore one hole in a pretty thing, the grave site we did there, and then we are gonna go through, go in it and take away from the DEAD and people. That is exactly what they did. Needless to say, the family member were deeply disturbed. The residents in the area were deeply disturbed because people, it was actually something very disturbing. So the moral of the story is this: the living cannot rest in peace. They are at the mercy of the GUNMEN, the government, the taxes, criminal elements. And it seems as if even when you are gone to the afterlife, the people them still are plague you. You yourself cannot rest in peace. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.